Hi, and welcome to episode 3 of my vanilla playthrough of Darkest Dungeon. I'm Icon, and today we're going to conquer the depths a little bit more, grind ourselves out of tier 1 a little bit more, and well, let's get going. So I'm going to check out what kind of dungeon we are going to take today as firsty. So, ooh, the Tough Ring. I really like that one because the downsides are present, as with all the items, but, well, I'm not gonna take it though. Tempted, but no. So, Shimmering Cloak, not a big fan. The Quickening Satchel, definitely a taker, no downsides. Just a minor plus, but no downsides. That's always good in this game. It's not necessarily a common thing. Sturdy Boots for Musketeer only. Move resist and move skill chance. Well, not too useful either. Yet still, I really need the deeds, and yeah, let's go for some Cove Run. So let's pick up some new adventurers, and let's start our business for today. And if you want to help me out a little bit more directly, just drop a subscription on the channel. It does help a ton, don't worry, it really does. Turn on the notifications only if you want to. It's not necessarily a thing, but if you do, you'll get updated. You'll get updates when whatever new things show up. So let's get into the dungeon though. With the coves, you're always trying to go for a more blight-oriented gameplay. So is there any Plague Doctor available? Maybe I want to bring up a second one day. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. We're bringing up the Abomination. That's a good combo. Alright, that's today's combo. And let's get going for that. And as I mentioned in the episodes before, if you want to see a character named after your wishes, just drop it into the comments below. I need the name and I need the class. I want to know which class you want to have impersonated by the name of your choice. So let's check out what happens here. Am I happy with these skills? The Serpent's Way, well, 2 blocks. I mean, I never used that skill before because I don't own the Shield Breaker for such a long time yet. Ooh boy, we're buying some stuff here, but I'm not spending too much here because I'm quite poor right now. So yeah, that looks quite nicely. We should be having the minus prot debuff though, or is that really necessary yet here? Not really. So, well, Demon's Pull, not a big fan. So if we're going to go for something like that, is marking effective? Well, it goes well with the Arbalist, so, or the Arbalist. We're having something better. We're having the Musketeer. So Aim Chod, Sidearm, Patch Up, Skeet Shot. I'm missing the... Well, I'm not missing anything. That's a completely okay kit. Nice! Quite lucky with that. We're needing gear, because gear is something I insist on buying whenever possible, as soon as possible, because it's just giving you such an intense power-up. Alright, so we have still 5.7k left after getting all these things done, so there's still some money left to cure the stress of our friends here a little bit. Okay, let's head into the coves and have some fun, hopefully. So with the coves, bandages are really important. Medicinal herbs are really cool. Bring in some shovels too, because there's always some nasties. And well, do we need something? Of course, keys. Keys are something I always buy because there's literally never a situation where keys are not useful. I don't know any. Most of the time I like to bring more keys than 2, but I'm pretty poor right now, like I said. So, we're going to use this skill, I said. Don't need to configure this buddy, but I wanted to have these skills swapped out like that. Wonderful. And here we want it to stay like that. Okay, 100% of room battles, linear setup, wonderful. Quite grateful for that. Oh, the barnacle chests were, no, it was shovel. Yeah, I've played, it was a long time until I played this game, but yeah. Luckily the game decided to give me the shovel back after I used it. Alright, Drowned Thralls, damn. So, damage dealers, utility supporters, and these guys go boom if you let them live for too long. Oh, I love that soundtrack from this area so much. It's quite epic. Overall, the soundtrack of this whole game is fantastic. Alright, so we're going to attack the Thrall one more time, and I think... yeah... took him down before he could act again. Good job, friends. Good job. Not act again. Act at all. Alright. The next monster goes down. Maybe we can smack in a stun. Good job, friends. Oh, I forgot to look for trinkets before I started the run. I should, it's a habit I want to get rid of. Because, checking your trinkets before you set up a group is a really, really vital behavior for me, at least. Oh boy, I hate this group so much. This is one of the absolutely most disgusting groups the Coves have to offer. So, well, always have a hard time deciding on what to do with these guys, but we're just going in for a stun here. It's just that they have so much damage. I mean, okay, they got nerfed. They were stronger. As the Coves were newly released, it was just utter madness. So we're going to use that skill now. And 2 blocks means she's just soaking the damage completely. Dodge from my Abomination. And dodge from my Musketeer. Wow, I'm quite impressed of you folks. So let's... go for a stabby. And that's going quite good so far. Go for the aim shot. Why not? And got unlucky with that one. Sad. Nice. That's really cool. This skill is a lot better than I thought. Crits on the stuns are always very, very juicy. So, as you might have noticed, I really love the stun skill from the Abomination a lot. I personally think that's such a valuable tool, because this skill has quite a nice balance between damage and utility. The damage is only moderate, but it's not super low. I mean... it's just a, well, okay, it's 60% decreased. That's quite brutal, but I'm okay with the results there. Okay, nice bounty. Let's go for the key. Many heirlooms. Nice. Alright. Shovelin time. And that's why we got the medicinal herbs on us. Ooh. That's a valuable loot. So the scouting whistle, man, could be that I have to drop it, because we already have a big bounty in our packs. But let's see. Okay. Always quite happy to find some maps. And there we go. Oh boy, I'm just happy that I got the surprise effect here. So. Want to smack in a stun on these guys. The shaman have to go as quick as possible. There's I have such a strict zero tolerance policy towards these guys. Their skills are so powerful. Once they start buffing their team, the combat starts to become so much harder. This is the ideal outcome. Tanking their damage dealers a little bit is quite okay. Apart from that, I'm super lucky with the dodges today. It's insane. Wow, another crit. Overall, these guys, they're using the whole amount of luck for today's run. I'm starting to grow concerned. Just kidding. Okay. Taking down the next guy. And, looking quite good here. Well, the lower tier dungeons are quite easy most of the time. It's sometimes you're getting some unlucky things, but I don't remember if this was one of those things where holy water was actually good, but I don't have any holy water, so. An evil force engulfs the hero, minus 12 dodge. So, no more dodging, I guess. That's okay. Like I said, I forgot so many of those curios along the past years, but I'm okay with that. So, big cat fight happening behind me here. Okay, let's give some food into my shield breaker. Just want to make sure she's well fed. Okay. So, can we get some intel on the last room? Alright, so this is the end of the journey already. Awesome. Finally some shorter dungeon. Although, since there's seemingly no fights further down the road, I might be tempted to go plundering. Ha! My luck has run out. There goes the collector. Oh boy. So let's check out if I get the initial stun in. That would have been quite nasty. All right, I want to give this guy a marking because my people deal more, or at least my my musketeer deals more damage. All right, so this is a pretty concerning fight with such inexperienced people. So this guy will summon a bunch of nasties next turn. And we're in for some trouble. So I'm starting to patch up my peeps a little bit because there's no chance to deal too much damage here. So there goes Highwayman, Vestal, and Man-at-Arms. The really nasty part about this fight is that you really can't ignore the summons here, because they're just so strong. You're doing a bad thing in ignoring those guys. So okay, we're going to transform here because seriously, I need some pressure here, and the Abomination can deliver. So we're going to slam in the Rage because I want to get a yes. Perfect. Get away the supporter from them. Good boy. Alright. Lifesteal. Collector is one of the most nasty enemies my early game party could have met. So, well, let's give that right back to him. Owie! Whew. That was a spicy hit. Alright, so we're going to slam in more rage right into that guy because I just want to keep going. Because the problem is you're better off decimating some of his summons, but you're having a hard time in just yeah, well, you see what's happening. So I really try to keep control over the healing head because it's really bad once this thing can do whatever it wants to do. Oof. Well, let's just keep healing for now. Oh. Happy about the Aegis effect here. Alright, what's that? Stun. Dang. Well, let's go for that thing before it can act. It's not a good thing. So, I'd say I'll keep patching up as long as I can. Alright, good stuff. Here goes another lifesteal with a crit. Good stuff. So, it's going to be a really nasty fight. And we have 2 fights up in front of us, so that's going to be a hard one. Hard ride today. It's okay, though. So I think I'm going to, oh, never mind. deal some damage to the Highwayman head, but at least we didn't get a new... oh boy, so bad. So I'm going to aim for the puppets now, because I don't have any chance in wounding this guy right now, because there's this 50% prot dude shielding away all the damage, so... My best hope is to try and attack those heads. Just doesn't come together though. Arrgh, this guy's annoying me. 75% prot though. Oh boy. At least I have armor piercing skills, so maybe I'm going to start and let my shield breaker do the shield breaking job. Alright, so we're getting at these one of these situations where health bars are running quite low, and this is we're still in the clear. Alright, so finally he started guarding somebody else, because I can't hurt the collector as long as he's guarded by this freak. So, alright. So, let's just hope. Ah, good stuff. Alright. Finally, he's using one of his less horrible skills. So, I want to do damage on him if I can. Always go for a damage on this guy if possible. Alright. So now we hit the death's door. The bleed damage is just brutal. Alright. We got lucky this time. And I'm just going to try and wound this guy, because healing is my occultist's job at this point. I can't do much more than that. So let's rage into the collector. Ah, juicy crits. So, and always try to start healing your people who are on death's door, because as long as there are HP left, you can't get one shot in this game. This is a very, very vital mechanic to master if you want to get through these really, really brutal fights, at least. Alright, so keep pumping the damage into the collector, because as soon as this guy's gone, the whole freak show is going to tune down with that. So 5 more damage to go. And I need to heal up the Abomination first, because he's going to bleed dry next turn. So, dang, that's a little bit unfortunate. So possibly now somebody's going to die now. Yeah, of course you had to do that one more time, right? Yeah, of course that will. Dang, that one guy who could have destroyed the Man-at-Arms head there. That's really unfortunate. Well, well. So now we can't do anything again, because he's prodding the guy. So. Just hope that I can overpower him, but this guy is just having so much armor there. It's possibly not gonna happen, but dodges are not doing me any favor here either. Okay, Head Games is finally on another target, and we're going to take an aimed shot on the monstrosity, and it's finally down. Wow, that was one of the most unlucky fights with this guy I've had in some time. The Man-at-Arms rarely does such a consecutive amount of blocks on the collector. But well, we're still here, but I'm going to take flight of this mission, because we're too decimated here. No chance to get through the rest of the dungeon with just 3 people beaten down like that. Nah. But we got some good bounty out of that. The amount of money we took out of that dungeon wasn't too bad either, so I'm okay with that. I got down the collector. That's the most important thing. And the bar is completely free for today. So, guys, We might have lost somebody, but the drinks and the games are for free. Not the worst. So Papin doesn't take any of these pleasures. I don't mind him. That was brutal. I love this game. You can't have as much experience with it as you want. Sometimes you just get so hard fights. It's something I really like. Flash fire gunpowder. I want that. So let's go for one more turn. So Brevedon, you're my guy. And we're going to pick up Dane, because bleeding damage ain't that horrible either. Penon, also pretty good. Well, sorry, Dane. Still not your show yet. Mortimer, that's more of your thing. You're more the kind of guy I want to see here. And Monconisi, that looks like a good team to me. So, is there anybody I want to hire here? So let's sort people by class. I already have 2 occultists, sadly. I really love this class. They're really, really good, in my opinion. I don't want a second Jester or Abomination at this point, so we're going to embark just like that. Okay, let's go. One more time. What an unfortunate run-in with the Collector, gotta say. That's, oh boy, just noticed that I forgot to look for the upgrades. So there we go. At least Mortimer was able to upgrade something. The other peeps here, well... And Brevedon. Yeah. I really like to keep those upgrades coming, you know. Okay, that was very, very spooky. I mean, the Collector is even for more experienced parties a quite nasty customer because of how powerful his puppets are. The puppets are really, really strong enemies, and I haven't purchased food. Thanks for the reminder. Alright, let's go. And, well, since I somehow did a really, really bad job with controlling the puppets this time, I guess, I should have taken advantage of the Shieldbreaker skill a lot earlier, I guess. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, I'm not that experienced with the Shieldbreaker to begin with, so... Well, it's okay. I took the beast down. No. Anybody who knows what that is understands why I'm just hard noping that thing right now. I've already had my trouble, so we're going to do that on another occasion, okay? But not with these noobs. I've buried a hero today already. Thanks. I'm not gonna take that another time. So I also noticed that maybe next time I am considering retreat in that kind of combat. I think pushing on and on was maybe a little bit reckless there in that situation. So just reflecting, because if somebody of my party dies, I think I made a mistake, even if it's such a hard boss like the Collector. I think there's always the chance of making it go clean. Alright, let's get going. Stop pondering over the past. Let's begin killing those guys. Alright, some good old-fashioned blanket fire. Sims... Oh, this guy already acted. I want to see if I can slam away one of those cutthroats before he's chopping up people here. But I have a lot of healing power on my team here, so I'm not that concerned about anything. Let's go for some stuns. I really love the Plague Doctor. He's one of my favorite units in the game. I love his versatility and his the the steady pressure coming from this unit while he's providing support for the team. The blight damage here is so strong. It's really amazing me, and every time I use it a little bit more. Let's use the flashy daggers. Boom. Perfect. This guy is dead one. We're going to take down the other one. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, you see, the leper has his downsides. His range is very, very limited. But that's not so much of a problem here. Here we go. I really like this combo. The leper and the grave robber deal very, very good amounts of damage. And we're having good control because we have 2 people having stun available. I overall value this combo a lot because of these qualities, and I'm going to stun the Pelagic Guardian right away because that guy is so much bad news. He's having a guard skill similar to the Man-at-Arms, and you've seen in the last fight what happens if we let a guard skill run rampant. So, thanks, but no thanks. At the same time, taking out the Thrall, one strike. Okay, 1. Perfect. Wonderful. So, let's see if we're getting some stun into our... These guys are really good at stunning people. But, nice resist rolls there on the sister. Alright, so let's start blighting this guy. The monsters in the cove have overall a higher bleed resistance and a pretty low blight resistance. I'll try my luck with some chain stun. It's quite... it's not often happening, but when it's happening, it's really good. Alright, there we go. So now he has 58% prot rating. And there it starts to be annoying when they start racking up these insanely high prot rating numbers. Damage over time is your best friend, or a pick into the face which has armor-piercing qualities. Armor-piercing attacks are really, really invaluable across the game. I can't put it into different words, because prot is very, very potent, and armor-pierce is one of the best and effective ways of dealing with that stat. Dang. This is a really bad spot for the leper, and I'm going to swap. The Vestal is going to move right away. Toxin Trickery won't move her, so I'm going to swap it again. The other guys, well, I think my Plague Doctor is in a very, very ill spot too. Let's see. Slam in some damage from the leper. But the Plague Doctor is one of those guys who's able to move to 2 slots per turn. Well, let's just inflict some damage. I don't want to waste more turns moving. I already did a lot of that. Let's just get rid of target here. I already tanked too much damage on that fight for my taste with movement, but surprise is always a nasty event. Sometimes I even start running when I get surprised. But Bravadon sure shows that he's also frontline material. Good job, my friend. Well, wish I could say the same of my Vestal, but okay, there goes. Good work, everybody. Move charm. So, well, since this guy is having a lot of trouble if he's getting moved, I'm going to use that one on him. It was the move resist one. Okay. Just wanted to double check. Alrighty. Awesome. Another nasty fish soup. Okay, good job. Okay, quite happy he's not going for his supporty skills. Going for some stress damage is A-okay with me. So let's go for the stun on the tank again before he's able to protect somebody. Because if I disable the tank, I can pressure the Pelagic Shaman. If the Shaman is able to get some prot from the tank. It's really no fun when that happens. There we go. So I'm going to chop on that Thrall. Alright. The Thralls, I think, need a few turns to explode. So you don't need to be super stressed about that. Okay. Some more stress damage on the team. And I'll just go for some stun grenade for the back line. There it goes. Wonderful. So, let's see. I'll just go for some good old-fashioned damage on that Thrall from my Vestal. I like that. Worked out quite decently. So damage over time also breaks the protection skills quite well. Maybe that would have been good against the Collector at that point, but well. I'm just sad that somebody had to die, okay? Here goes the Barnacle Barrier, but it's too late. It's too late! But not too late for, to buff himself, though. That's for sure. But we're just going to blight some more. And he's already dead. He's just not knowing it yet. So, let's heal some. That's some nice damage, considering the 58% prod. And the Flashfire Gunpowder is mine. So, the Great Artifact inspires the hero. Wonderful. So, at least we're getting some treasures. With the Grave Robber, you have a guaranteed disarm of traps on your team. Something I really like about this class. So there we go. Lots of loot in here. Okay, 2 more fights at least. Let's see. And 3 more. Okay, we take the big tour. Oh, the sea maggots. I basically brought the Plague Doctor because of these guys. Alright. Let's judgment away the first of these people. And the second one will be removed by my Plague Doctor. They have 75% prot. That's really too much. But, well, as you see, the Noxious Blast just does the job. Boom. Goodbye. Alright. Thrall be gone. So, the squad here is doing its job really, really well. Almost growing concerned about the performance here. So I'm just leaving those diary pages. They're really atmospheric and cool and everything, but I don't have inventory slots for cool and atmospheric and everything. Okay, so you know the drill. We're going to stun the tank. Or not. But maybe I'm having enough chance to... Yep, that's a done deal too. Alright. Yes! I hoped that this would be a good thing to happen. Alright. 2 of those boys down in 1 turn. I'm very, very happy with that. So... 7 damage. It's a lot. Alright, we're going to apply some pressure on that guy with armor-piercing attacks. Apply some more plague grenades, but obviously that doesn't work out. So maybe that Thrall is going to explode into my face here. Possible. Definitely possible. Okay. The Revenge. Yeah, there it goes. That's why I'm taking them down as soon as possible. And that's why I keep stunning the tanks, because they are enabling these nasties to do what they just did. But, well. It's not the end of us. Debuff resist charm. Yeah, why not? And some more money. So, I'm going to drop the bandages. Alright. It's quite some lootful run. But I do appreciate. So the shovels can go now. We don't need them anymore. We won't need shovels where we're going now. Alright. Let's use the food to heal the wounded and head into the last fight for this dungeon. Alrighty. Ooh! Double tank! That's quite nasty, but nice crits. Alright, so let's keep going like that. But double tank also means the damage output of that squad is pretty mediocre. We're going to pump in the Noxious Blast, but actually not. Actually not. Alright, seems like our luck is running out. Ooh! They do have other skills than the Barnacle Barrier. Did you know? Gotta say, my Grave Robber really tries to go on a big show-off tour during this during today's dungeon. Alright, so only the tanks are left. Should be quite doable here. Some misses on the misses. Come on, I don't have a pun for you too. That's a lot of owie on the last fight, don't you think, too? Alright, there we go. And, let's keep using the damage over time. And, use some heals, because it's obviously necessary. And just focus on one guy at a time. Alright, first guy is dead. And luckily, this guy is not pumping his protection more, so he's gonna die. He's going to not feel too much, and I'm going to use the Toxin Trickery because the bleed definitely stacked way too high for my taste. So this guy is going to take one more stack of Blight. I don't care. Let's go for some more heals. Wait until this guy dies. Gonna use some Solemnity on myself. It's no use to attack right now, because it's all going to get soaked up by the guy who's going to die anyways. That's how we work. So, now we only have one more friggin' tank. And I really don't like how the things in their face look like. I don't need to mention that any further. These guys are just a violating my eyesight. And this thing just doesn't die! Gosh, low-level heroes. They're taking forever for pretty every menial task on them. So, alright. At least she didn't miss on that one, too. I already expected, honestly. Alright, but apart from taking forever, this run was very lucrative. We got in 11.5k money. We got a duplicate on the trinket. Fragile. Yikes. That's a nasty one. But light sensitive. Minus damage and nocturnal. Whatever. Friends, it's end time for today. So, 6 more recruits than usual. Nice. We're going to bolster up in the next episode. Looky here. Oh, before we leave, here goes at the end. Well, so Garen, last episode's call for a naming. So same thing continues. Drop down a name and a class, and you're going to get it named in during the playthrough series. So thank you so much for watching. It was a hell of a ride, literally. And if you want to support this series, leave it a like. If you want to support this channel and my work, leave me a subscription. Either way, whatever you do, I wish you a wonderful time, and I hope we're seeing each other again. Goodbye until then.